Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce to you how the TURD works, how the world works, alias Lee Doran. A right-wing, let's say pundit, I don't know, let's call him like this, bullshitter. This so-called genius of the right-wing media came out with a YouTube video that's very interesting because they say, we've never been in a bubble. Liberals accuse us that we are in a bubble, especially for the election. Well, it's not true because they were oversampled by the Democrats and we believed in these oversamples. And because of that, we failed in understanding what the problem was. Yeah, you failed to understand the problem is that you live in a bubble and you are a TURD. That's your problem, man. That's your big problem. When you come out and say that we liberals live in a bubble because we don't know what you Republicans say, it's not true. On one thing I want to agree with you. It's very hard to understand what you say because you all have so many weird kind of discussions about Obama and about birtherism and about secessionism and so on, that if I have to follow what you guys are saying, it's very hard because you have a hard time to articulate what your thoughts anyway. But buddy, we are not in the bubble. You guys are totally in that bubble because you believe that America exists in a certain way. The fact that you have a birther group and the fact that you have a secessionist that want to secede just because you lost the election, this means that you live in a bubble. It means that you don't accept the fact that you are a fucking minority and you are going to be extinct very shortly. You don't get it. Another funny thing is you said that practically you never talk about the trickle-down economics. This is coming from your lips every freaking minute. That you said that you don't approve trickle-down economics. That's what you are applying since Bush. Then you change the cards the way you want, saying that Bush was a big spender. But in the same times, Romney applied exactly the same kind of policies that Bush proposed for 80 years, which are the trickle-down economics, which are exactly the same things that Ronald Reagan said, which never worked because Europe now is in double-dip recession and the conservative fucking prime ministers in Europe, they are in deep shit because with their austerity and trickle-down economics, they are in double-digit unemployment. And people today, November 14th, today there is a, not nationwide, but a Europe-wide strike and a Europe-wide demonstration against austerity. This is what America would have been if people like you and like Romney won the election. America would be on strike because people had enough to be the scapegoat of Wall Street and the people that you protect and that you defend, and they cause this mess in which we are. That's what America would have been. What Europe is today, what these conservative countries with conservative prime minister are today, with all these millions of people in the street fighting. So please, how the TURD works, how the world works, Lee Doran, leave us alone. I cannot even make a comment on your channel because you blocked me. But fortunately, there are millions of people that are now outraged by your ignorance and your fake bubbly thing of your video. Shut up. Time to go away.